YouTubers, this is going to be my tarot reading for the next week, whatever that is for you guys. This is the middle of my week, so okay. So I'm using for this week, you notice I'm using a different tarot deck for each week. It's just as I discover them, I bring them up. I'm going to use this one. I got it as a kind of gift from a friend. I'm not sure you can read that, but it's the Maya tarot deck, and it's actually got its actual name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But anyway, that's the deck I'll be using for this week, and it's a different deck than what I'm used to. So I've already done the actual reading part. I'm just going to do the interpretation during this video, because that seems to cut down on my rambling. But okay, so for the general overview of what the week is going to be like, and also the first day of the week, I got the One of Jades, which is the equivalent of the Ace of Pentacles, and it was reversed. And however you want to view that is fine with me, but the way I view it is it is on a more internal stage than an external stage. And what I'm seeing with this card, in a rudimentary sense, it looks more like germination, lots of growth internally, internal growth, and fruitation or flirtation. The image in the center is very provocative for me. It looks like the sperm coming towards the egg, you know, and it was just, that was the first thing that came to mind for me, and I'm like, guess what this week is going to be about? It's going to be about germination and things coming together and creating something new. And okay, so that's what the first card was. And then the second card, which is going to be that second and third day of the week, it's a 7-day week, so the second and third day of that week was the I don't know if you can see it, the Lady of I believe it's Staffs, and it was also reversed. And I'm kind of getting from this card, if you guys can see, the first image that comes to my mind is like a whole person holding out the stick and talking to it. She looks like she's talking. Her mouth is moving supposedly, and it just looks like one of those people that is talking to someone, saying, "Oh, they didn't say that because it was just it says it was reversed. It's more of an internal monologue between yourself. I'm trying to justify your actions, like probably what's going to happen in this day is that someone's going to speak out against what you've been doing. You may have been doing this for a long time, but someone's going to speak out about this, and this is spoken word. And you're going to internalize it, and you're going to say you're not necessarily going to take their word and try to grow from it. It's going to be kind of an internalizing it, and you're going to be like, well, they said this because they don't like me, or something like that. You're going to take it the wrong way, and you're not going to grow from it. You're not going to, and this whole theme, this whole week is growth, and you're just going to be like very against growing, really. And it may not be what the person intended when they spoke to you. It may have been just an off comment, and you're just kind of put off by it. That's pretty much what this day is going to be. These couple days are going to be about. The first and second day, the second and third day of this week. Okay, and the fourth and fifth day, and this once again was reversed as well. So it's very internal growth. And this is the Servant or Page of Cups. And And it kind of built off of what was going on with the last card, where you're going to be internalizing it and you're going to be talking about it intellectually, thinking, oh, justifying it intellectually. But this is like the next step, where you're going to be kind of internalizing it again, but on more on an emotional level. And this card, he's kneeling on one knee and he's holding the cup out to someone probably in power, and you're like, you're not holding it as a shield anymore. You're not shielding yourself from your emotion. You're holding it out for someone to take and saying, okay, well, this is kind of how I feel about this. So it's basically saying this person has said something about your actions and your thoughts or whatever, and you've had time to think about it, and you're thinking a little betrayed, maybe. I'm moving the camera a bit because my back's hurting. But anyway, you're internalizing it, but then you're like saying, okay, you said your piece. This is how I feel about it, and you're holding it out to the person. It may be someone in power or someone who seems to be in power. But it's you're not in a place of power right now, and you're not looking exactly for power. You're looking for accreditation, saying these are my feelings. Are they a validation? Is what you're looking for, saying these are my feelings. Are they worth anything to you? You're showing them and saying, this is how I feel. How do you think about that? And that's pretty much what those other 2 days are going to be about. But it's going to be more on an internal level. Your internal feelings. You're not exactly necessarily holding it out to another person. You're holding it out to maybe your higher self, or saying, you know what, there's some things that I need to take a look at, and you're taking this other person's words and you're actually thinking about them and emotionalizing them and saying, you know, maybe they were right on a few things. Okay, and not trying to rationalize anymore, trying to accept it. And the conch shell on the side is what brings to mind is that the hermit crab finds a home, and when he outgrows his home, he abandons it and he goes and finds something else that fits him better. And I think you're maybe at that point emotionally. Okay? And so the next 2 days in this week, the last 2 days, going on, is the One of Cups. And it's kind of progression. Maybe it's the equivalent, in my opinion, the Ace of Cups. So you started out as the Page, and now you are the Ace. The Ace. And you filled up your cups. You're like the wave hitting the barrier. You'll eventually wear it out, but it's still going to take some time, and you'll pool in tide pools, and the bird up here is like, and there's probably water in that cup, and it's really a big jug. And you've grown from the small cup to the larger cup. Maybe you've found your new home, or your emotional home, and you're getting comfortable with it. You might slosh around a bit in the beginning, but you're filling in the gaps basically with the rest of your emotion and water. So yeah, so that's basically what this whole week is about. It's about growth and acclimation and just finding your niche. And sorry, I can never quite figure out how to get these things in the right order. But yeah. Being practical rather than emotional or intellectual. You're breaking away from the emotional, you're breaking away from the intellectual, and just trying to be practical on some level. And things like that. One practical thing giving birth to another, or something to that effect. So anyway, let's hold up the cards, just see if I can hold them up without... Yeah. So those are the cards for the week. Once again, the first, the One of Jades. The second, the Lady of Staffs. And third, the Servant of Cups. And fourth and final card is the One or Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, and that's the end of the week for you for next week. So I hope you enjoy this and leave a comment. I got a lovely comment from one lady. I'm not even going to even try to pronounce her name, but she's a lovely lady, and she gave me a really nice compliment on my last video, which I actually wasn't too pleased with, but thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, and I would appreciate your comments, your subscriptions, and just about anything you guys want to throw at me, as long as it's critique worthy, you know. I don't want anybody just bashing me just for the hell of it, because I will ban you. But critiques are fine. I know I have a lot to work on, so yeah, critiques are fine. Compliments are great too. Anyways, so I better stop rambling. Okay. And it's under 12 minutes. Okay, so I'll see you guys later next week for our next tarot reading. And if you guys do want your own tarot reading, just message me and give me a holler. I'm opening that up and all that. So, talk to you later. Bye.